the women who stepped up to help out in World War II when there was a shortage of pilots. We're talking about Women Air Force Service Pilots, or WASPs for short. Hunter Alcacer has more on the legacy of the WASPs here in West Texas.
During World War II, Air Force General Henry Hap Arnold knew that the war would be won or lost in the air. This meant there would be a shortage of male pilots here in the U.S. for aviation-related services. But luckily, a solution would present itself.
There were women who stepped up and said, "We're pilots. We could do your stateside things." And they were turned down multiple times, but eventually they were heard, and the program started. It got started in late 1942.
The program became known as the Women Air Force Service Pilots Program, or WASP for short. The training for the program was done in Sweetwater, Texas at the Avenger Field airport. These women came from all walks of life, but what united them was the desire to serve their country through their love for aviation any way they could.
They ferried aircraft, they towed targets for live gunnery practice, they did test flights for airplanes that needed to be repaired and had just been repaired, strafing missions, and then they would carry non-flying personnel, just anything that had to be done within the U.S.
Even if at the time they technically weren't a part of the military and therefore wouldn't get the same benefits, that didn't stop them.
They weren't part of the military. They were under military discipline and control, but they had none of the benefits of being in the military. And so 38 of the ladies died in service, and they were given no benefits in death. And it didn't stop them from flying. I mean, they weren't in it for the glory, they weren't in it for the benefits, they just did it.
The legacy of the WASPs is more than just helping out during wartime. They led the way for all women in the country to eventually enter the aviation industry and even fly combat missions in the military later down the road.
Every story has a beginning, and this is that beginning of women in aviation. And by them coming in and opening those doors, now we have 4 generations of women who have come after them.